December 7, 2017, 3:45 p.m. A LAFD firefighter fights to save a home in the Santiago Estates area of Sylmar this morning. The fight was unsuccessful as at least a half a dozen homes were lost when water pressure was lost on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily NewsSCNG. Sylmar greater than Rodney Johnson knew it was time to go when he saw his neighbor's home across the street go up in flames. Johnson's adult stepson, Devon Rodriguez, said he initially believed the smoke might have been their neighbor cooking barbecue, but we realized it was a fire. The speed that the fire grew was unreal, Johnson, 38, said. Fueled by extremely erratic Santa Ana winds, the creek fire exploded through the foothills of North Los Angeles Tuesday, leaving destruction in its more than 11,000-acre path and forcing evacuation orders affecting at least 120,000 residents, authorities said. We had this happen earlier this year, from the last fire season, said Johnson, who lives at the foot of Cagle Canyon in Sylmar. It was scary, but this was just something different. Fire officials said the brush fire was first reported at 3:42 a.m. in the 11350 North Riverwood Drive, east of the Cagle Canyon area above the San Fernando Valley community of Sylmar. High winds then rapidly spread the flames in multiple directions and into several foothill communities. It injured 2 firefighters, destroyed about 30 homes as of late Tuesday afternoon, and prompted thousands of homes to be evacuated. The city of Los Angeles, the county and the governor all declared emergencies related to the fire, which had already surpassed the 7,000 acres that burned in the La Tuna fire in September. We simply don't know what this fire will do, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti said at a late afternoon news conference at Hansen Dam. It's already bigger than the La Tuna Canyon fire in 12 hours. We expect to be out here all week fighting and containing this fire. Earlier in the day, the evacuation area was contained north of the 210 freeway from La Crescenta Avenue on the east to Glen Oaks Boulevard off-ramp and Sombrero Canyon on the west. But that changed as the fire swept south around the Hansen Dam area by late afternoon. By early afternoon, the eastern border of the evacuation area had moved to the Haynes Canyon area. Also, an area south of the 210 freeway was ordered evacuated in the Shadow Hills area, in a roughly triangular area between Sunland Boulevard to the south, Wentworth Street to the north and Tuxford Street to the west, officials said. We had this happen earlier this year, from the last fire season. It was scary, but this was just something different. Rodney Johnson, Sylmar resident. About 20 of the homes that were lost were in the Little Tujunga Canyon, Cagle Canyon and Lopez Canyon, said Los Angeles County Fire Chief Darrell Osby. The fast-moving blaze was spurred by sustained winds of 25 miles per hour with gusts of 40 miles per hour in the valley, said LAFD Fire Chief Ralph Terrazas. The fire, one of several in the region, was reported at 3:42 a.m. near Gold Creek and Little Tujunga roads, according to the Los Angeles County Fire Department, which was assisting the U.S. Forest Service and the Los Angeles Fire Department in battling the flames. The fire still had zero containment as of about 4 p.m. In the early afternoon, the fire jumped the 210 freeway and extended into the Shadow Hills community, according to LAFD. The high winds also left about 8,000 residents in the valley without power as of about 3 p.m., according to a Los Angeles Department of Water and Power spokesman. Update: Creek fire, 11,000 acres, mandatory evacuations. Easterly border to Haynes Canyon. Also area south of 210 freeway between Sunland to the south, Wentworth to north, Wheatland to west, at LAFD at LASDHQ at LAPDHQ at Angeles. NFPIC.Twitter.com IFCAR at 6, La County Fire Pio at La Codpio December 5, 2017 as of about 12:50 p.m. Mandatory evacuations already in place for the area were expanded to Haynes Canyon Avenue on the east, south of 210 freeway between Sunland Boulevard to the south, Wentworth Street to the north and Wheatland Avenue to the west, according to the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Embers fly in the wind as Cal Fire firefighters battle the creek fire on Maud Avenue in Shadow Hills as it burns near Sunland on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan. Orange County Registration. Robert Romero evacuates his home in Santiago Estates as firefighters try to save homes during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz. Pasadena Star NewsSCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz. Pasadena Star NewsSCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Brandon Irving waters down his family's home on Harding Street during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Jorge Barron and his family evacuate their Harding Street home during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Firefighters try to save homes in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Homes in Santiago Estates burned during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. Homes in Santiago Estates burned during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. A holiday decoration adorns a light post as a home burns in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. A firefighter passes the remains of a burning home in Santiago Estates during the wind-driven creek fire in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. A home burns in Sylmar during the creek fire on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Horses are evacuated from a ranch along Cagle Canyon at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. LAFD move in to evacuate a home along Osborne Street at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Horses are evacuated along Osborne Street as the creek fire rages in the Sylmar area on Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Horses are evacuated from a ranch along Cagle Canyon at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Flames ignite in trees above Cagle Canyon as firefighters set up for structure protection along Cagle Canyon Road at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Horses evacuated along Osborne Street at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. A LAFD firefighter fights to save a home in the Santiago Estates area of Sylmar this morning. The fight was unsuccessful as at least a half a dozen homes were lost when water pressure was lost on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. The creek fire near Foothill Boulevard in Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Firefighters put out flames near a home along Cagle Canyon Road at the creek fire Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. LAFD firefighters fight to save homes in the Santiago Estates area of Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. LAFD firefighters fight to save a home in the Santiago Estates area of Sylmar on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. A LAFD firefighter fights to save a home in the Santiago Estates area of Sylmar this morning. The fight was unsuccessful as at least a half a dozen homes were lost when water pressure was lost on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Flames from the creek fire blow across Gavinia Avenue as the creek fire grows bigger in Sylmar, CA, on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. In LA County, a Furhawk helicopter makes a water drop on the eastern flank of the creek fire. Photo by Mike Meadows for the Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG. Firefighters battle the creek fire Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017, at a home on Cagle Canyon Road. Santa Ana winds and low humidity are making the firefight difficult. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Squad of horse stalls in flames after an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. La Daily News. Horse trailers go up in flames after an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. La Daily News. One of many structures in flames after an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. La Daily News. One of many horse left behind as an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. A Daily News. One of horse stalls in flames after an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. La Daily News. One of many structures in flames after an early morning major alarm brush fire that broke out in the Cagle Canyon area above Sylmar Tuesday. The fire has charred about 11,000 acres, burning structures and prompting mandatory evacuations. Sylmar, California. December 5, 2017. Photo by Jean Blevins. La Daily News. LA County firefighter attacks a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Within minutes a home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland has burned to the ground at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. LA County firefighter attacks a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. County firefighters attack a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Horses led away as firefighters battle blazes along Wentworth Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. HOS an attempt to keep embers from burning his brother Ahmad's ranch in Shadow Hills during the wind-driven Creek Fire on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Ahmad's children were born and raised on the ranch he's had since 1989. Photo by Sarah Ryan Gewertz. Pasadena Star-News. A horse is led away as firefighters battle blazes along Wentworth Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. LA County helicopter makes a water drop on a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. LA County firefighter attacks a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. LA County firefighter attacks a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Firefighter calls for water to attack a fire in a horse stable along Wentworth Street in Sunland at the Creek Fire Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. LA County fire truck gets into position to attack a fully involved home on Hill Rose Street in Sunland during the Creek Fire on Tuesday. Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Deer searches for cover as flames come over the hill above Riverwood Ranch in Sunland Tehunga Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Helicopter makes a drop over Riverwood Ranch in Sunland Tehunga Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Evacuated residents of Riverwood Ranch watch and wait as helicopters make drops on the flames coming towards their homes Tuesday. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. Firefighter puts out hot spots in the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News. The remains of a home burns in the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG vehicles burned or melted after fire roared through the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG vehicles continue to burn after fire roared through the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG car continues to burn after the creek fire roared through the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG firefighter cools down hot spots from a home totally destroyed in the creek fire in the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane. Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG HOS an attempt to keep embers from burning his brother Ahmad's ranch in Shadow Hills during the wind-driven creek fire on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Ahmad's children were born and raised on the ranch he's had since 1989. Photo by Sarah Reingertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. A burned-out car sits next to a destroyed structure on Wentworth Street, near the Shadow Hills neighborhood as the creek fire burns near Sunland on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG the wind-driven creek fire burns in Shadow Hills Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Reingertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG a home burns on Hillrose Street in Shadow Hills during the wind-driven creek fire on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Reingertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. A home burns on Hillrose Street in Shadow Hills during the wind-driven creek fire on Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Sarah Reingertz, Pasadena Star-News-SCNG. George Molina Sr., Center, and his son George Molina Jr. spray down embers next to his neighbor's burnt-down house on McBroom Street in Shadow Hills as the creek fire burns near Sunland on Tuesday, December 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG Marco Molina sprays down a smoldering tree next to his neighbor's burnt-down house on McBroom Street in Shadow Hills as the creek fire burns near Sunland on Tuesday, December 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG firefighter Michael Rabini sprays down hot spot near homes on Mott Avenue as the creek fire burns near Sunland on Tuesday, December 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG firefighters watch as a structure is engulfed in flames in the Shadow Hills neighborhood south of Sylmar as the creek fire burns Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG residents evacuate horses in the Shadow Hills neighborhood as the creek fire burns nearby Tuesday, Dec. 5, 2017. Photo by Kevin Sullivan, Orange County Register-SCNG the Little Tujunga, Cagle, and Lopez Canyons were among the areas under mandatory evacuation. For Johnson and his family, they decided not to take any chances. The fire first appeared to circle around their homes, then came back toward them. There was just one pathway out, he said. The wind was also starting to blow toward their homes at that point, and the sky was black. That was when Johnson and his family packed their belongings into 3 cars and fled to the Sylmar Recreation Center. Patricia Beckman-Wells says her Cagle Canyon home in the unincorporated area of Los Angeles was already surrounded 360 degrees by flames at 4 a.m. Beckman-Wells, her husband, son and 3 dogs had to scramble to evacuate. We had to leave the fish, she said. She said she was reluctant to leave because a stray ember could easily just destroy her home. Along the way out of her neighborhood she saw 3 neighbors' homes up in flames, and another that was engulfed. We couldn't reach them, she said. It was heartbreaking up where we're at. The firefighters were working so hard, they were everywhere, but there were a couple of hours this morning where resources had to go elsewhere, she added. Beckman-Wells' family was staying at the Sylmar Recreation Center Tuesday morning, where families were trickling in with cars packed with belongings. All previous voluntary evacuations became mandatory by mid-morning, according to fire officials. It is extremely critical that when you're asked to evacuate early. Osby said. When we've had fatalities in the past, it's because people didn't heed early warning evacuations. A car continues to burn after the creek fire roared through the 11,500 block of Casara Avenue in Lakeview Terrace Tuesday morning. Photo by David Crane, Los Angeles Daily News-SCNG about 800 firefighters from the Los Angeles Fire Department, the Los Angeles County Fire Department and the U.S. Forest Service were on scene working in unified command, according to fire officials. "We are facing critical fire behavior in ways that people may not have experienced in the past," Osby said. "This is the 5th year of ongoing drought. We have erratic wind behavior." No civilians were reported injured as of Tuesday evening. But LAFD officials rescued a bulldozer operator who was in distress after a rollover. The injured firefighter was taken to a local trauma center and was in stable condition, fire officials later said. Los Angeles Fire Department Chief Ralph Terrazas told ABC7 that a second firefighter was injured battling the creek fire. The firefighter suffered burn injuries when a propane tank exploded in the fire area, he said. It was not known how badly he was injured, but Terrazas said the firefighter is considered stable. Unbelievable conditions. Creek fire at Lacad Piola when picked out. Twitter.com Canyev 1 VRWF Michael Delbrin at Michael Delbrin December 5, 2017. Meanwhile, the 210 freeway was closed westbound from the 2 freeway to the 5 freeway and eastbound from the 5 freeway to Sunland Boulevard as a result of the fires, according to the California Highway Patrol. The 118 freeway interchange at the 210 freeway was also closed. While a number of helicopters were used to fight the fire, fixed-wing aircraft were grounded from the battle due to erratic winds, causing unsafe conditions, Osby said. LA Fire Department Chief Ralph Terrazas says a firefighter is in stable condition after he rolled over in a dozer battling the creek fire. Picked out. Twitter.com Onsvent Crow, Westwoods 2 at Journouse December 5, 2017. Sheriff's deputies and Los Angeles Police Department officers started with early evacuations in the 12,300 block of Little Tujunga Road down to Foothill Boulevard, according to LAPD officer Norma Eisenman. More than 100 patients were voluntarily evacuated from Mountain View Convalescent Center on Fenton Avenue in Sylmar with the help of LAFD ambulances and MTA buses, LAFD officials said. Road closures were in effect at Little Tujunga Canyon Road between Foothill Boulevard and Placerita Canyon and Sand Canyon Roads, Kegel Canyon Road, Lopez Canyon Road, Foothill Boulevard and Osborne Street. A large animal evacuation center was up at Pierce College at 6201 Winnetka Avenue, but that reached capacity by the afternoon. The LA Equestrian Center in Burbank was also full and could not receive additional animals, LAFD officials said. Los Angeles City Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez said that large animals could be sheltered at the Antelope Valley Fairgrounds at 2551 W. Avenue H in Lancaster. In addition, the operators of the Fairplex in Pomona said their barns are able to receive horses needing shelter from the creek fire. However, people should call the Fairplex in advance at $9,098,654,600 to ensure there is enough space. Small animal evacuation centers were open at the West Valley Animal Shelter, 20,655 Plummer Street, and East Valley Animal Shelter, 14,409 Van Owen Street. Classes were canceled at Los Angeles Mission College due to the mandatory evacuations. LA Valley College in Valley Glen also canceled classes due to heavy smoke in the area. At least 3 schools within LAUSD have been affected by the creek fire. Hubbard Elementary School at 13,325 Hubbard Street. In Sylmar, Harding Elementary School at 13,060 Harding Street. In Sylmar and Vaughan Early Education Center at 1148 Herrick Avenue in Pacoima. These students have been evacuated and or told to be evacuated to San Fernando High School, where they will be taught their classes. In addition, Fenton Avenue Charter School in Lakeview Terrace and Fenton Primary Center in Pacoima, 2 independent charter schools, were also closed due to the proximity of the fire, according to police. LAUSD board member Kelly Gonez said the following schools would be closed Wednesday due to the blaze: Mount Gleason Middle School, Verdugo Hills High School, Epperson Street Elementary School, Mountain View Elementary School, Pinewood Elementary, Pinewood Early Education Center, Stonehurst Elementary, Clear Creek Outdoor Education Center, Logan Elementary, Heliotrope Elementary, Brainerd Elementary, Mount Lukens Continuation High School, Plainview Elementary School, Plainview Early Education Center, Sunland Elementary. Evacuation centers open as of Tuesday evening were the following: Sylmar Recreation Center, 13109 Borden Avenue, Sylmar Branford Recreation Center, 13306 Branford Street, Arleta Sun Valley Recreation Center, 13109 Borden Avenue, Sylmar Granada Hills Recreation Center, 16730 Chatsworth Street, Stonehurst Recreation Center, 9901 Dronfield Avenue, Sun Valley Valley Plaza Recreation Center, 12240 Archwood Street, North Hollywood Recreation Center, 11430 Chandler Boulevard. Chatsworth South Recreation Center, 22,360 Devonshire Street. Van Nuys Sherman Oaks Recreation Center, 14,201 Houston Street, Sherman Oaks Mason Recreation Center, 10500 Mason Avenue, Chatsworth. Updated information on school closures can be found at www.lausd.net. Staff writers Brenda Gazar, Elizabeth Cho and Ryan Fonseca contributed to this story, along with City News Service. Get the latest news delivered daily. Subscribe.